Welcome back to another episode, guys. Only this time, instead of being on the wagon, this is a series on a 2001 X5. We're going to be doing a full head gasket job here. Again, starting in the middle of it. I do apologize. I don't mean to actually start these videos in the middle of these jobs. It just kind of happens, and I forget that the camera even exists. So I do apologize, but we are trying. We've got everything here taken apart. The whole front crash bar comes off. We got the cowl out in the front bumper. We do have our timing to lock in our cams because the head's going to have to come off. It's going to be that's a full Vanos kit, so you really don't need a kit to this extent. You can get a cheaper kit with just that middle piece in there. And then we'll just start digging into this. So you guys kind of stay with me here and we'll keep going. Right, so after the time lapse, we'll get in here. As you guys can see, it's not looking like the same engine that you saw at the end of the time lapse. We pulled it out and we've done pressure washed everything. And boy, can I tell you, it looks like a world of difference. This thing was disgusting. It was definitely living on a farm. So we'll just kind of keep up on that. As of right now, you're going to see we're going to be pulling these Vanos lines here and getting this out of the way so that we can get these crossover pipes out and go from there. All right. There is a washer in there, so be careful. Yep. Ooh, yeah, definitely a blown head gasket. Hey, that's what the bolt is supposed to look like. Oh my gosh. You guys, that's bad. Whatever you do, don't be this guy. Don't be the person that did this. This engine was just foul. I don't think I've ever seen an engine this bad before. And I mean, I've seen a couple of bad BMW engines. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, shoot. There's a bucket there. All right. If you will grab me the snippers, we'll cut these zip ties holding these wires on, and a flathead. Oh, we actually have a flathead here, so we don't got to worry about that. Oh boy. Yep, did the classic break off, even though the pipes look brand new on the outside. Man, that's 2 for 2 on the engines we've dealt with. Go ahead and cut those zip ties off. That's 2 for 2 on the engines we've dealt with. Dude, that looks brand new. And look at that. That's bad. Just goes to show you BMW is cheap when it comes to these heating sections. Whatever you guys can do if you get a BMW, always replace these plastic lines. If you don't know when the last time these were replaced, replace them as soon as you get the car. It's terrible. That is something else. Wow, that one's in there. Wow. This one may not have actually broken. I lied. It definitely broke. That sucks. That was holding on there good. That's because it's not broken on the front seal, but it broke on the back seal. that kind of stuff happens though. All right. Wow, yeah, you can see just how dirty this engine really was. It's all just still kind of hiding up underneath there. All right, so we got these pipes out, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this pulled back inside the shop. We're gonna get it back into the bay here, lift it up there so we can get the exhaust taken off, and then we'll get the valve cover off and start removing this head, because yeah, this is getting a little more extent than we thought. All right, up in the air now. Pulling the cap off this. Yeah, we could probably lower that a little bit unless you want it that high. Let's go ahead and drain this oil. Let's see how milky this is gonna be. This is gonna be a disaster.
Let's lower this a little bit.
This guy's squinting. He doesn't want to get it in his eyes.
I ain't got no safety glasses.
Oh, we ain't got no PPE.
Safety squints. They should
I got my PPE. Oh, man. I forget how long-winded those really are. Oh, boy. Yum. That looks scrum-delicious. Oh, that's bad. Congratulations for head gasket failure on BMW. You know, it starts to make you think, did the water pump fail, or did this head gasket just fail on its own over time? Like, what did somebody do to make it this bad? You might want to get on the ladder and open up the oil filter cap up there. The Vanos line being open is helping a little bit, but I don't think we're getting enough airflow. Oh, that's terrible. No good. Let's see how the flow changes when he gets up there. And the flow did not change. This may be here a while. All right. Well, we'll get back to you guys after this is done draining, and we'll keep you updated as we make progress. Right. We got the exhaust out. Oil's drained. It was pretty much just all coolant. You can imagine the entire coolant system was inside this motor, and boy, did it look disgusting. We've got that outside in the container. We're going to try and get the water to separate from the oil so that we can try and empty out as much water as possible and get this oil down to be dumped. Anyway, we're going to start. We can empty that out, so we're not putting any more water. We're going to start getting this valve cover off, getting our timing components taken apart here, and actually getting the head taken off of this. So we're going to set you guys up for another time lapse here. So just kind of enjoy the process of what we're working on here, and yeah, stay tuned. right, well, welcome back. Cylinder head's been off and reinstalled. We are now torqued to spec. For those that don't know the torque specs, you start at 30 foot-pounds on all of them. Start from the center, work your way out, preferably in a crisscross back and forth. Then you go 90 from the middle out, 90 degrees. You don't do 90 foot-pounds. You start at your 30 foot-pounds, do 90-degree turn on all of them. Same thing, crisscrossing all the way back out. And then after your first set of 90-degree turns, you'll do another set of 90-degree turns. And that'll get your torque spec all the way down on your cylinder heads. Just know that your timing does have to come off to take the cylinder head off. Otherwise, this timing chain does not, and I mean does not, come off the cylinder head. Don't worry about it falling down in there, as BMW has made it nice and handy that these two timing chain runners right here will not let the chain fall into the engine. So don't worry about the chain falling into the engine. That's going to wrap up today. This is going to be a two-part series. You're going to see me back with the second part doing the timing on this engine. We'll be setting the timing on this engine, putting the rest of the timing components in here. We'll put the valve cover on, get the intake on. And then from there, we'll start putting this whole front clip back together and actually start turning this thing over. As you can see, there's still some mud in here from where the head gasket was blown. But that's okay. It cleaned up very nice. This kind of stuff we'll be all right with. It doesn't feel like it's actually engraved into the cam lobes themselves. So I think we'll be able to get away with that. In the time lapse, you'll see I did struggle with getting that head off because the manifolds were attached. I ended up just taking the manifolds off. They're laying around the side over here. And I'm going to reinstall those once everything's put back into the car, because you're going to realize if you ever have to work on one of these that pulling the head off with those attached does not work. I did it on my E46, no problem with those attached, but it seems like on the X5 series it's a little bit different. So just kind of be aware of that. Lots of cleaning to do, all these parts to put back in here. And then we'll have a nice running driving X5. And yeah, it'll probably be for sale, so keep your heads up. All right, I soaked the cams in oil so that nothing rusts while I'm gone overnight. Like I said, there will be a two-part series to this. I need you guys to stay on the lookout for it. I do appreciate you guys tuning in just for the one episode. I know it's not a lot, but I'm definitely trying, and every bit counts. So between this being the X5 and the wagon, stay tuned. There's going to be multiple series. I've got my E36 M3 coming as well, which that's a full... We'll get into that on that series. But you guys just stay tuned. I promise there's more things coming. Please like and subscribe, as that does help me out. Share to all your friends. There's going to be more content besides just BMWs. This is going to be more of like a vlog and automotive channel. So just kind of hang in there with me, guys, and we'll get this going together as we build this channel together. Those who start from the beginning and hang out till the end, I promise you I won't forget about you.